Hi, kitty. Meow. I'd show her to you, but she'll scratch the shit out of me. Bad, 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 bad. That cat. Cat scratch fever. Hey, Joe Mama. Hey, D. Hey, KK. I just got that text. That's funny, D. Bill, you fruity bastard. Nobody will understand that. But hello. Thanks for coming. Welcome to your weekend. Happy Friday. It's Friday night. It's super late. It's actually Saturday morning, but that's okay. I ain't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. We're gonna stay up and have a little fun. Maybe. Glad you guys are here. I mean that. Oh yeah. So we'll just give it a few minutes. We'll say hello. Hey, Mel Monty. Nice of you to show up, girl. Mel Monty has been making her face known in these waters now for a while. Very happy that you're here. Hey, Robert Nizella, my brother. Great chat with you. Thank you. It was nice talking to you. That's good, Joe Mama. As opposed to me putting you to sleep. I'd normally put you to sleep. No, I'm glad you got a good nap and that you're up and awake and you are jumping on board. Don't know what I'll dive into tonight. I did make sort of a list. Just out of like total desperation, I made a list. I really don't know if I'll stick to it at all. I maybe won't. Probably won't. What's up, Scotty? KK's grilling half. KK's grilling smoking half. Mr. Scotty, who puts the tay in taste. I know his food's great. I do want to try it one day. I do. Can't wait. So happy. Right. That's funny. Oh my God. Scotty, you were watching TV instead of watching this? Man, TV must be really bad. If you were watching TV, Scotty, what were you watching? Thank you, KK. That's super nice. What do we what are we, KK? Are we about maybe an hour and a half? Is that right? Or is it more like 2 hours? Or I know it's an hour and a half to the border. That's what I know. There's James Rohrbach in the house. What's up, James? Good to see you. 3 hours? That better be some damn good smoked meat, Scotty. Damn. Damn. 3 hours. And I joke. I'm joking, of course. Of course. Uh-oh, my headset just got disconnected. That ain't good. We have problems. We have issues. Anyway, we're going to let this just play for a little bit. Take these off. You guys ratchet in, settle into your chairs. Get yourself, everybody do a big stretch. Big stretch. Everybody get the blood flowing. Oh, get your fingers rolling. Get your fingers rolling. And get yourself ready for one of these tonight. So I don't even know what that means. I'm trying to like work myself up. I'm trying to like give myself a pep talk as I'm just Yes. Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing. So, what are y'all doing on this beautiful, lovely, wonderful, cold, reminding me that fall is here Friday night? It's cold out. It's wet. It's rainy. It's like every trick or treating night of my entire life, even after having kids. I had to pull them in the wagon. It's raining. There's freaking wet leaves everywhere. And my only solace was drinking ice cold beer out of a cooler in their wagon while I toted them from house to house. Those were good times. They just were. Some of the best times, actually. Great times. Kids remember it too. They love that. They love it. I didn't expect that. That one made me giggle a little bit. That's memories. Memories are funny. It's funny when we think about shit that makes us laugh or cry or, maybe stuff in between there. Stuff does that to us. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the emotions we're supposed to feel, I guess, coming into this world and being humans, right? Or, people. You are human. You are human and not evil. Not too evil. Little evil. Not too evil. But we come here and we live this life. It's outrageous to me. Maybe it has to do with now being part of the information superhighway system known as the World Wide Web. Maybe it's because we have all this information at the touch of our hands, but I feel like we have wrapped and gone to light speed with what we know is going on in the world, especially with Trump and the great. Think about this whole damn thing. Think about everything that we've been lied to in the past, well before the internet, well before that, when it was much easier. They have warehouses dedicated to housing shit that we've been lied to about, right? It's saying no, that's okay. You'll come round. But since then, you're getting into the information superhighway known as the internet. What do we know now from the people that freely give their information? Are there a lot of kooks on the internet? Yeah. A lot of kooks. Lots of kooks. And I think most of you get how to differentiate yourself from that. I mean, some people won't expose themselves right away. Sometimes you got to watch them a few times and you find out they're kooky. There's something not right. There's something unlevel about them. They're not on the level. Oh, not on the level. Oh, I'm not on the level. Yeah, that sucked, but not on the level. Totally. But Pinocchio said it best. Always let your conscience be your guide. And that does work if you got a good conscience. If you got a shit conscience, Pinocchio is the worst at giving advice if you have a shit conscience. But I think, like a lot of you, we have a good conscience. And I think we do let our conscience be our guide. I don't know. Who am I? What do I know? I'm just a dude going through it like you, interpreting it the way I see it, and that's what's up. So I got no formulas. I got no nothing. I struggle with it every day, just like you guys. Go on, try to figure out what all this shit's about. I don't know. What else is going on? I didn't mean to go that way. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm going to go even further. We'll see. What are you guys jacking your jaws about? What are you guys over here flapping your soup blowers on each other? Your soup blowers. No prob. What's up, food stamp? You motherfucker. It's good to see you. Much love. I'm glad you're here earlier in this stream than the last one. I couldn't say hi properly. It's great to see you, food stamp. All right, so it's times like these that were probably made for the list I made. So perhaps I'll look at that in a second. We'll read the chat. You guys got nothing better to do tonight, huh? Just come here and we just all hang out. I'm honored. I am absolutely honored. I love talking about truth. I love talking about the deep state. I love talking about all this stuff. I love having people to process this with, to get insight, to get funniness, to get people that get you. I get that. I love that. I really do. This might be one of the tools or the vehicles that help me personally get through the incredible, horrendous things that have happened that are really being eradicated in front of us. I mean, it's really tremendously bad, right? You know this. I'm not lecturing you. You know this. How tremendously bad this all is and how deep it goes. So easily we forget Epstein. So easily. He died in jail. Listen, whatever that was, that's not the end of anything. That is about optics. That was about making the deep state feel that they had a level of comfort, breathability, that now the spotlight was off of them and they all sighed a big relief. Long before Epstein, we were told we've been watching a movie. Why can that confidently be stated that we are watching a movie? Well, listen, that statement didn't come early in the Q drops. It didn't come even halfway through the Q drops. That only came out towards like the last third or even quarter of the Q drops that we've been given, that we've been told, you are watching a movie. And how can something like that be stated so authoritative? Is that a word? With so much authority. How can that? I don't think that was a word. How can that be stated, though, with that much authority that you are watching a movie? If you accept the fact that the Q plan, everything that's been disclosed to us, has not been in malice, but only to enhance mankind to understand the evil in which we're fighting. If you can accept that that's what the Q drops are and have been, then you have to accept it. You have to accept the other side of it, that it's going to come with consequences to the deep state. The web they've woven. That came out weird. The web they've woven, though, is snaring them, and they're done. They are simply done. Just a matter of time, right? I'll go to the chat for a second. Let's see what else is playing. Happy Friday night. Wow, man, 14 minutes. I feel like I've been on for 3 hours. Anyway, what are y'all doing this weekend? What are you talking about? Let's see what's going on. Yours was probably better. Mine was definitely not better. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm hunting rabbit. Okay. Friday, hunting rabbit. Yes. Wabbit. Gotcha. Yes. So clearly, I understand none of what you're talking about in the chat. So there's that. But I digress. I do digress. You know, things are so much more boring without Alex Jones, too. It's like, what's going on? Oh, yes. So we're having a Friday night thing, right? What do you guys want to talk about? Maybe nothing. Maybe you just want me to babble on. Babylon, sing my song, going around the world, going around the world, on my way. I don't know. Sometimes Alex Jones will talk about the globalists. He'll talk about the globalist situation. Now, don't get me wrong, folks. There's sometimes when you're in the crosshairs of the globalists, you're in a war with the globalists. That's about all I got for Alex Jones. That's it. You're probably right, Robert Nozawa. But isn't it after midnight where I live? So technically it's Friday. So we can both be right. Let's be friends. I mean, because you said technically. So, all right, let's just, yeah. Oh, I made a list. Yeah, let's see what I had to say. There's probably some dumb shit. Oh, this is dumb. This is such, oh my God. I made this list. I can't read this list. I can't read this list. I'm not reading the list. What else is going on? Mel Monte, are you a soothsayer? You might be correct. It actually did make sense when I wrote it. I looked at it now. I was like, R. I put these little, like, they're brain grenades, I guess. You plant them in the brain and you pull the pin and you walk away. And then someone like Mel says something and it makes your brain go and move. And the pen, like, brain grenades. I thought I spit on the table. Somehow it stayed in my mouth. Somehow that stayed in my mouth. I'm not sure. Now people are apologizing to each other. What's going on? What in the world is happening in this chat? Oh, somebody brought up Nickelback and the ceiling dropped. Look at this photograph. Blah blah blah, make me laugh. Blah 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 blah. Joe Biden, his kid, and the dude to the company that Joe Biden knows nothing about. Yeah. Man, I neither loved him or hated him. I just kind of always was like, I guess I liked them. They're catchy. It's kind of like Coldplay. Man, some people really, really hate on Coldplay, and some people really love them, and I feel indifferent about them. It's like, okay, you know what? I mean, I could score to this song if I had to. If I was back in my single days, it's good music. They'd be like, you listen to Coldplay? Get the fuck out of here. That's how far out of the game I am. Totally out of the game. Yeah, I'm like into Coldplay and Nickelback. And where are you going? Where? Oh, the bathroom. No, she's going to the bathroom. She'll be back soon. She'll be back soon. A little parody. Thankfully, I don't have to ever deal with that. I don't know. Maybe someday I will. Probably not. Love them, hate them, or you think they're okay? Yeah, I think they're okay. I think they're okay. And they don't get into a lot of. I heard some people. Now, listen, I don't buy records. I don't buy albums. I don't buy into any of that shit. I hear music that becomes on the radio and for whatever reason gets airplay. It's what they want. Bruno Mars has some pretty good, frickin' good, like rhythm dance songs. But you know who else does? Maroon 5. And it turns out I don't give two shits about Maroon 5, but people shit all over that guy. And that's maybe it's deserved. I don't know. I think their music is like okay. It's pretty commercial. Very commercial, but it's like, what do you want? You're listening to like public airways. What kind of music do you want? You know, you're not on some obscure, weird, trend indie band radio station. And people just get off on just shitting on everybody. Everybody shits on everybody. That's what we become. And I'm guilty. Man, I'm guilty of that shit stuff. That made it better. I'm guilty of that stuff. But that's okay. To the list. Well, I may have just segued into my list without even realizing it until just now. All right. So, in my earlier attempt tonight to try to come up with something to talk about tonight, I typed in forgiveness. Okay. Don't crucify me. I typed in forgiveness. Okay. I typed in forgiveness because I think what I was really thinking about earlier were tools that maybe would help me maybe progress how I'm supposed to progress, moving forward in life. I don't know. This is what came out of me, and I typed it out, and I don't mind telling you, I typed it out in like 3.5 minutes. I just let it go. Boom, 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 boom. And it might mean nothing, but you know what? It's okay. It's worth taking up 3 minutes of this live stream to, I guess, touch on it. So forgiveness. And then after that, I wrote, I need to get better at it. I'd say that's some good self-reflecting. But I do. Embracing our imperfections. Okay. None of this stuff is worthy of a rant, by the way. So I won't be going on any rants through the list. I think they're just simply things that I want myself to pick up on and embrace. And that helps me with, this ride I'm going through also in life. So embrace the imperfections in your life. Embrace them. They're there for a reason. And then I said, forgiving yourself. Very important, I think, is to not beat yourself up. Forgive yourself. It's good. That's really good. It's good. Oh, then I said, a new you. Life's setbacks and many more to come. Okay, what I was trying to say there with my thumbs was that life's going to hand you many setbacks and there will be many more to come in your life. But the more you are into your world, the more you're into your surroundings, your well-being, the more you're in control of what's going on around you, the less and the more minimal the setbacks will be in your life. The more involved you are in your life. You know what I'm saying, right? I mean, the more engaged you are into your life, the smaller the setbacks will be. Now you can't account for the whoppers, the tornado of bad news that gets dropped in your lap or something like that. You can't account for that. But I still say that if you are well aware that there's going to be setbacks in your life and you know that they're going to come and that they're manageable, you're much better prepared in life to deal with that type of stuff. And then I said, so the setbacks and many more are to come, but manageable in caps with Christ. Okay. There's my Bible study. That's all I'm going to say about it. I pray, that's what I have to say about that. So, that was my list because I didn't know what else to talk about. I just knew I was going to go on live and say hi, like normal, I guess. What's going on with you guys? Here's something I want to say. It's after midnight where I live, so officially the date is 10